What's up, this is Stephen Bloodworth, and this is my review of Stained, released by Midnight Releasing. Wow is really all I could say about this film. When I was in high school, I had to read some William Shakespeare, but never once did I have to read Macbeth. I always heard teachers referring to Macbeth, but I really didn't know the entire story of it. For anybody watching this that is in high school and is studying Macbeth, get your pens and paper out because Stained is essentially a 21st century take on Macbeth. The film is set in the present time in suburban California, where we meet John and Jane. A married couple, John is about to go to work where he is hoping to get a promotion. Everything looks great, and then once John goes in to talk to his boss Duncan, he is pretty much told that everything he was told in the past about becoming the head in 6 months is essentially non-existent. This is the beginning of John's demise, and Jane is going through some things of her own. Their pregnant neighbor is continuously trying to befriend Jane and get her involved with her and her friends, and when she comes over one day, Jane meets her husband Stephen, who you could tell immediately has the hots for her. One day Stephen tries to make a move on Jane, and you could tell Jane doesn't want anything to do with it and just wants revenge on Stephen. So John decides to kill Duncan, and Jane decides to blackmail Stephen. So that's my overall plot on the film without giving too much away. Now let's get into my overall thoughts on Stained. Again, it's a 21st century version of Macbeth, so there's really not much else to say. For being a 21st century take on the story, it's actually pretty damn good. At first, I really did not understand the film, but after watching it a little more thoroughly, I understood more of what was actually going on. It's a very slow-paced film, but there is a lot of tension that makes the audience feel very uneasy. The characters are insane. John is crazy, his wife Jane is psychotic, Duncan is that typical prick of a boss, and everybody else is just so stuck up their asses, it's almost like they all belong to some cult, and John and Jane are the two outsiders. When it comes to violence and gore, there is not a lot, but when it comes time for the gore, there's a lot of it, and it looks really good. This is definitely a film not meant for everybody. If you do not like slow-paced horror films, then Stained is probably not for you, but if you like more matured horror films, then I'd definitely say give this one a shot. For a rating, I'm definitely going to give Stained a would recommend for anybody that likes more action and faster-paced films. Then I would say steer away from this one, but anybody, especially if you're studying Macbeth, go check this out. But overall, I definitely give it a would recommend. It does have replay value, and I'd definitely watch it again. If you want to get yourself a copy, go over to midnightreleasing.com. Link will be in the description as always. And you could also check it out online through Terror TV and on VOD platforms such as Amazon Prime. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out this review. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for all my latest videos posted every Monday and Friday. And also make sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to stay posted on what I'm doing behind the scenes of making these videos. Before you click off this video, don't forget to hit it with a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below saying if you've seen Stained and what are your thoughts on the film. Until next time, take care, and stay scared.